What if every battery you have ever bought in your entire life was completely unnecessary? Think about that for a moment. Every AA battery, every 9 volts sitting in your drawer right now, every emergency flashlight battery you paid for, every remote control battery you replaced last month, all of it, completely unnecessary. Because the ground beneath your feet has been generating free electricity for millions of years. And all you need to tap into it is a copper coin, a piece of zinc, and soil that is slightly damp. That is the complete list, 3 things, 2 of which you already have. And the knowledge to put them together has existed since 1800, over 200 years ago. A scientist named Alessandro Volta discovered exactly this. He called it the voltaic cell. Today we call it a battery, but what the battery industry never told you is that you do not need to buy one. You can make one, from the ground, for free, forever. Let us talk about what is actually happening inside every battery you have ever purchased. A battery is nothing more than 2 different metals sitting in a liquid or paste that conducts electricity. That is it. That is the entire secret of a battery. When 2 different metals touch a conductive material, electrons start moving from one metal to the other. That movement of electrons is electricity. The same electricity that powers your remote control, the same electricity that powers your flashlight, the same electricity that powers smoke detectors, clocks, radios, and emergency lights. Now here is the part that should make you angry. The materials inside a standard AA battery cost less than 3 cents to manufacture, but you pay $1, sometimes $2 per battery. And when it runs out, you throw it away and buy another one. Battery companies have built a $100 billion industry on 3 cents worth of materials, and the fact that nobody ever told you this secret. So what exactly is the copper coin method? Here's the science explained as simply as possible. Copper and zinc are 2 different metals. When you place them in contact with damp soil, the soil acts as an electrolyte. An electrolyte is just a liquid or paste that allows electrons to flow between the 2 metals. The copper becomes the positive side of the battery. The zinc becomes the negative side. Electrons flow from the zinc through the soil to the copper. That flow of electrons is your electricity. This is called a galvanic cell. It is the same fundamental science inside every battery ever manufactured. The only difference is that battery companies put this science inside a sealed metal tube and charge you for it every single month of your life. But when you bury copper and zinc in damp soil, the earth itself becomes your electrolyte, the earth becomes your battery, and the earth never runs out. Alessandro Volta built the very first battery in 1800 using copper discs and zinc discs separated by cloth soaked in salt water. He stacked them on top of each other. He called it a voltaic pile. When he connected a wire from the top disc to the bottom disc, electricity flowed continuously. This was the first time in human history that anyone had created a steady, continuous flow of electricity. Every battery ever made since that day has used the exact same principle. Copper, zinc, electrolyte, electricity flows. Napoleon Bonaparte heard about this invention. He personally summoned Volta to demonstrate it. The French military immediately recognized that this technology could power equipment without fire and without wind. The potential was enormous. And for a brief moment in history, free electricity from simple metals was the most exciting discovery in the world. Then the Industrial Revolution happened. Companies found ways to manufacture batteries cheaply, package them attractively, and sell them at enormous profit. The knowledge that you could make your own was quietly buried alongside the coins. Now here is where this gets practical for you today. A single copper coin buried in damp soil next to a galvanized nail or zinc strip will generate between 0.5 and 0.8 volts of electricity. That is a small amount from one cell. But here is the key. When you connect multiple cells together in a series, the voltage adds up. Connect 2 cells and you get 1.0 to 1.6 volts. That is already enough to power an LED light. Connect 4 cells together and you are generating between 2.0 and 3.2 volts. That is enough to power a small radio, a digital clock, a basic sensor, or charge a small capacitor. Connect 6 cells and you are in the range of a standard 3-volt lithium battery. This is not science fiction. This is not some theoretical experiment. This is basic electrochemistry that any 8th grader can perform at home in under 10 minutes using a coin from their pocket and a nail from their toolbox. The most powerful version of this method uses what preppers and off-grid survivalists call an earth battery. An earth battery is a simple grid of copper and zinc electrodes buried in damp soil, connected together in a series. Farmers in the 1800s actually used earth batteries to power early telegraph lines across fields. There are documented records from the American Civil War era of telegraph operators powering their equipment using nothing but copper wire and zinc rods buried in the ground. For years, without replacing anything, without buying anything, the Earth just kept generating electricity quietly underground while nobody paid attention. The critical factor is moisture. Damp soil is a better electrolyte than dry soil. This is why this method works so well in gardens near water sources and in most climates with regular rainfall. The more mineral content in the soil, the better the conductivity. Clay soils rich in iron and minerals produce the strongest output. Sandy, dry soils produce less, but even in dry conditions, burying the electrodes deeper where soil retains moisture increases the output significantly. Let us go over the 3 practical methods you can build today. Method 1 is the single coin test. Take a copper penny or any copper coin. Take a galvanized nail, which is coated in zinc. Push both of them into a piece of raw potato, lemon, or directly into damp garden soil about 2 inches apart. Connect a small LED light using thin wire from the copper coin to the positive leg of the LED and from the zinc nail to the negative leg. Your LED will light up. This single cell produces around 0.7 volts, enough to prove the principle in under 5 minutes with items from your kitchen drawer. Method 2 is the stacked earth cell. Dig a small trench about 6 inches deep in your garden or any patch of damp soil. Place alternating strips of copper and zinc foil about 3 inches apart along the trench. Connect them in series using thin wire, positive to negative, all the way along the chain. Cover them back with soil. Connect the final wire leads to a small battery storage capacitor. Over several hours, this setup will store enough charge to power an LED lantern, a basic sensor alarm, or a small garden light continuously. Method 3 is the full earth battery grid. This is the method that Civil War telegraph operators used. Bury copper rods and zinc rods in a grid pattern across a patch of damp ground. Connect them all in series. Run the output wire into your shed, garage, or emergency kit area. Use a small charge controller to regulate the output and store it in a rechargeable battery pack. This system generates continuous low-voltage electricity as long as the soil stays moist. It costs almost nothing to build, it requires zero maintenance, and it never runs out as long as the ground is damp. Now let us address the most common question people ask about this method. Is the voltage strong enough to be useful? The honest answer is yes and no. A basic earth battery setup will not power your television or charge your smartphone directly without amplification. But that is not what this method is designed for. This method is designed to eliminate your need for disposable batteries permanently. Think about every device in your home that runs on AA or AAA batteries. Your remote controls, your smoke detectors, your emergency flashlight. Your outdoor garden lights, your clocks, your kids' toys, your wireless doorbell. Every single one of these devices can be powered by an earth battery system with a basic charge controller and a small rechargeable pack. You build it once, the earth charges it continuously. You never buy another battery in your life. There is also a version of this method that requires no soil at all. You can build a simple saltwater battery using a glass of water, 2 tablespoons of salt, a copper strip, and a zinc strip. The salt water acts as the electrolyte. This produces the same galvanic reaction as the soil method but works anywhere, including indoors. This is the emergency version. If your power goes out and you need to charge a small device or power an emergency light, this saltwater setup takes 2 minutes to build and produces usable electricity immediately from materials in every kitchen. Here's the bottom line. Battery companies have sold you the same invention for over 200 years. They wrapped it in plastic, gave it a brand name, and charged you every single month for something the Earth has been providing for free since before humans existed. Alessandro Volta proved in 1800 that any 2 different metals in a conductive liquid produce electricity. The ground beneath your feet is full of conductive minerals and moisture. Every copper coin in your pocket is a battery waiting to happen. You were never meant to know this, but now you do. Start with method 1 tonight. Grab a coin and a galvanized nail. Push them both into a lemon sitting in your kitchen. Connect a small LED, watch it light up. That is the moment you realize the battery industry has been charging you for something that was always free.